3 great tips on buying a house in August 2022 or moving forward. Hi, I'm Mike Patel with First Team Real Estate from Anaheim Hills, and I'm going to give you 3 great tips. So let's get started. Tip number 1 on buying a house is to know your numbers. What numbers am I talking about? Well, first of all, for you to buy a house, you have to know your numbers in the sense how much can you afford, how much of a down payment do you have, what are the current interest rate, because all these 3 numbers combined will make a big difference in how much you can buy or how much you can afford to buy or how much the bank will give you the loan for. Let me explain it further. So let's say you want to buy a house in Anaheim Hills in the $1 million range because you think you have $200,000 down, which is 20% down. And let's say the interest rate was 4% and you wanted to buy a house for $1 million. In that case, your principal and interest payment on a $1 million house with a 20% down would be $38.19. At 5%, which is closer to where the interest rates are today as of August, it would be $5,300 approximately. And at 6% interest rate, your payment would be $5,800 a month. Now you may say, well, the maximum I can afford is about $3,800 a month payment based on what your lender told you, and assuming that you don't have a $200,000 and you only have, let's say, $150,000 or $160,000. So by knowing your numbers, and if you want your payments to be $3,800 a month and you can't afford a $1 million house because you don't have the 20% down, if you buy a house for $800,000 versus a $1 million house, at 20% down, which you will need $160,000, your payment comes out at $3,800. So this is what I mean by knowing your numbers. The best way is to talk to a lender, start preparing for the down payment for when you want to buy the house, and start looking for areas in where you want to buy the house and where that house you can buy for $800,000 or $900,000, or could be a condo for $500,000, at least in Orange County, because you can't get a whole lot for $500,000 today in Orange County. And the median home price in Anaheim Hills and pretty much in Orange County is right around $1 million. By the way, I wanted to take a quick moment and thank you for visiting my channel, watching this video, and if I can ask you to subscribe to my channel or share and make any comments on this video, I would really appreciate it. Point number 2 on buying a house in today's market. If you're having a hard time finding a home in the budget that you're looking for, you may want to think about expanding your area a little bit. Of course, there's an increase in inventory right now compared to last year. The inventory has gone up, which gives you more time and more areas to work with. So if you're not finding your dream home in the area that you're looking for, if it's too expensive or if it's too old or if it's not the right house that you're looking for, you might want to extend your search to, let's say if you're looking for Anaheim Hills, you may want to look for adjoining cities in Orange or in Placentia or in Yorba Linda where the prices may be more, maybe less, so you can expand your area. The other thing you can do as far as expanding your search is take out some of your restrictions that you have or your dreams or your wants that you have. Let's say you're looking for a house with a view and you can't find it in your budget. You may want to let go of the view because the view homes cost more. Or you're looking for a home with a large yard. It's going to cost you extra for a larger yard. So you may want to go with a smaller yard. Or you may be looking for a newer home versus an older home. But if you can't find something in your price range, whether it's $600,000 or $700,000 or $800,000, be gentle on your dreams. The good thing is get a house, get the payment going. At least you have a house within reason, because of course you're not going to get 10 out of 10. Like I say, when you marry, if you get a 9 out of 10, it's better than looking for a 10 out of 10 and not marrying at all. So find a home that you can afford, be gentle on your restrictions or your wants, and you will find the house of your dreams. Good luck to you. Tip number 3, always work with a buyer's agent. Don't do it alone. According to NAR, National Association of Realtors, more than 92% of all the homes sold every year is sold through a real estate agent. So that has some value. Here are some other reasons why you want to work with a real estate agent. Maybe like myself, you're looking at Anaheim Hills, or if you're looking for somebody, I'll be glad to refer you to some other agents. But the reason you want to work with an agent to find you your dream home is because 1, it doesn't cost you anything. Agents know the local market, they know the local trends, the local community communities, what's going on with developments, etc. That may give you some insight on which you may not know, especially if you're coming from out of the area. The other thing agents do is they sell 5, 10, 15 homes a year over and over again. You may be selling or buying 1 or 2 homes in your lifetime career. So they know what is involved in negotiating, in the contracts, what to expect, what not to expect, what the seller may ask and what the buyer should offer. So those negotiating skills and getting the right terms and conditions for you during your situation, your time and your interest rate is very important. That's why you have to work with an agent. You will not lose any money and you'll speed up the process of buying a home. So work with agents. I highly recommend it. Feel free to call me for any questions. Be glad to help, and please make comments below. Thanks for watching.